Morning. I grabbed a cup of coffee and turned on my game because I couldn't think of any better way to start my day. More like I already finished my schoolwork because I didn't sleep at all, and I can't really do any of my chores yet because, well, I don't like working out at what is it 7 in the morning? Yeah, and that's an alarm. I already finished schoolwork, and I can't do my, I can't brush my teeth before bed at 7 in the morning, because I'm not going to bed at 7 in the morning, but, can't shower yet, because I like to wait after I work out to shower, and I'm not going to feed my dogs at 7 in the morning. I'd like to wait till later, and I'm not going to clean up dog crap if there's no dog crap to clean up yet. I need coffee. I think I'm just gonna sit here and talk. I don't have anything to talk about, honestly. I think I woke up at like 3 in the morning at just complete random. It's like, it's like I phased into like consciousness. Like 1 second, I think I think I had a dream, but I don't remember what it was. I think I had a dream, I'm not sure though. And I was just like, wait, am I dreaming or am I in my bed? Because I'm in my bed. Whoa. What just happened? It's like that feeling where you all like just very suddenly gain consciousness. Like there's no warning, there's no like slowly opening your eyes, no, it's just instant eyes shoot open. Oh, it's a Thursday, that means tomorrow's Friday. I love how the only reason I like Thursdays is because tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, it's weird. My favorite day of the week is Wednesday. And that is because I'm able to focus. Well, this is back when I was in, school. Now I'm homeschooled, but I'm able to focus on my schoolwork because I'm not too busy thinking about how it's gonna be Friday, or I'm not too busy about thinking about how it's about to be the weekend in a few hours. But did I just get? Did I already have? I did. God dang it. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm able to focus because I'm not too busy thinking about how it's about to be Friday or it's about to be the weekend, and I'm not waking up on a Monday because Mondays always suck. Tuesdays also suck because the day after Monday, and you're still like in that weekend mindset. At least I was. So I think Wednesday was the best. Also, sushi is $5 off at Publix on Wednesdays. That's another reason I liked Wednesdays. Now we rarely get sushi anymore, sadly. I actually just asked. Well, my dad did because I wasn't allowed to use my phone at the time. I was grounded semi-grounded. I'm not even gonna explain that, but my dad asked my brother, who doesn't live with us anymore. He lives. I'm not gonna. Yeah, why not? I have time. So, in my family, my brother does not share mom with me, and my oldest brother doesn't share dad with me. So they're both like half brothers, and so my dad was with my oldest brother's mom, and my mom was with the middle child's dad. Or no, wait, other way around. Wait, yeah, my dad was with the middle child's mom, and then my parents met after having kids, and then had me. So my brother, who lives with his brother, that's not my brother, um, now he does. They share an apartment now, and I I asked if he wanted to go see Fantastic Four because originally I was gonna ask one of my best friends, but I know he's not as big of a Marvel geek as I am, and he says me and my brother are. So I decided to ask my brother. Plus, I like my brother. I like to hang out with my brother, and I don't get to hang out with him often because, well, even when he did live with his sister, which is my friend, but not my sister, it's his sister, because we don't share any parents, because she has a different dad than my brother, but the same mom as my brother. But I don't, but I have the same dad as my brother, but a different mom. Wow, my family tree is complicated. But so I really don't hang out with her that much, but the few times I do now, I don't get to see my brother when I go over there, so I see him a lot less now. Because again, I don't hang out with her that much anymore. But the two times I did, like recently, like after he moved out, um, it was like, dang, now I don't get to see my brother when I go over here. That was that was a pretty good reason for when I came. I mean, for my birthday, my brother, well, he tried to take me out to dinner because he has a car now, and he wanted to take me out to dinner for my birthday, but all the restaurants we could think of that weren't like McDonald's or something, because that's like the typical place, and he wanted to make it special. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I love McDonald's. Like, now I think about it, it sounds kind of like you know rude, I guess. Like no, I love McDonald's, but like we intended to go out to dinner, then he was gonna either take me back to his house or back to my house, and we were just gonna eat out in a restaurant instead of going to the drive-through. But instead, what we ended up doing was we realized it was like a long wait. He's like, you know what, let's just go to my brother's house, which is like not my brother but his brother. And how did I end up talking about this again? Oh yeah, 'cause that was like the last time we hung out, which was back in February. But yeah, so we ended up going to his brother's house or apartment with his side of the family. And we ended up playing board games, and he ordered me, his at the time girlfriend, and him sushi, which was absolutely delicious. Like I always forget the name. It's so sad because I want to get some more because it was just it was amazing. Can you guys tell I really had nothing to talk about this time? Like I always say that, but like I never really mean it because there's always something going on, but like, no, the only thing really going on is like some friend group drama that doesn't need to be shared on YouTube. Hence why I ended stream last night. Cause fine. Wait, actually, did I end that before telling Kathy that? Kathy is my cousin, by the way. I hope I did, because that does not need to be out on the internet. For Melody to see, or for Margaret, or for any of my friends to see. Because, you know, it has to do with them, and they don't, except for Melody. Doesn't really need to know that. I think, I think I did. I really hope I did, because, did I? Yeah. Because this was like before we got off, and I had already ended the stream like an hour before then. Yeah, we ended up playing till like 1 a.m. and then I ended up sharing just the drama in my life at the time, like with my friends, or the fact that I made a trade with my friend for my for the Deadpool that I don't even use anymore. And I have an updated version of for one of my old grails back when I was like, I don't even know how old I was, but like back when I was like getting into collecting, I really wanted this guy, but by the time I actually genuinely started looking for him because, I finally processed that. I probably started looking at him by like a year after I got a phone because I had remembered, and he was already expensive by then. But because I had seen him on a YouTube video, and I was like, oh my god, he's so cool. I really want him. Hold on, how quiet am I right now? I know I'm like basically whispering because, it's what time is it actually? It's 7:50 in the morning, but let me see. Let me make sure I'm not like basically silent and I sound like a whisper. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm loud actually. But why just you know I even though I know that nobody's watching, I still talk because if anybody ends up joining, I don't want them to just think I'm being silent. And cause I hate when I'm like scrolling through live streams and they're always silent. Like they're not talking, they're not interacting with the chat. Because it's like, buddy, you have like 10 viewers. You can interact with your chat. Why aren't you? So I like to interact, even though there's nothing to interact with. So I just yap until there is something to interact with. And the sad part is that when I am interacting with something, it's typically my friends, not a random viewer that just so happened to join. It's always someone I know. Which, I just started streaming like a few months ago. I'm not right off the bat gonna have, tons of people talking to my chat. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop the stream for now. I'm gonna start it later though. Start another one later because I do think my family is starting to wake up. I was just doing this because I had nothing better to do, literally. Well, till next time, people. That